see the light shining through. Good morning, blinds open. I'm coming home to you. Soft with the weather, cool with the breeze. Flip through the pages of reality. Float like a feather out to the sea. Roam like a lion, living wild and free.
Hey guys, ChainFire here, and welcome back to another episode of PYOB Monday. I am super excited to have this final PYOB before my vacation. And for those of you who this is your first PYOB live stream with me, go ahead and read the description so you know what the fuck is flying. And for those of you who are already here, feel free to start sending in your requests. Let me go ahead and switch screens here to my naked hanger so you guys can take a look at that sexy thing. How's it? Hey, how's it going, Gustavo? Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Miguel. Hey, Jam Joker. Hey, Chetan. Hey, Theo. Who did I miss? I feel like I missed somebody. What you got for me? Golem. So Golem is not one of the options that we have. You can choose anything from the description. Hey, Daisu. Hey, Gentle Stringer. Orkan, Thunder, Lancelot. We can do that. Gustavo, I will be going to Boston to be with my family for the Jewish holidays, and I'm gonna have an official announcement tomorrow. Hey, Matthews. All right, Galahad Plasma, you got it. So, for those of you, this is your first PYOB. The idea of PYOB is for you guys to be able to choose builds that you're either contemplating on getting, or you want to see how these builds do. You're sitting there with your hanger, at whatever point of the game that you are, and you're thinking, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should have, some kind of build. This seems like a good idea. So, but I'm not sure. I want to see how it's run. I want to see how it does when it's maxed. So this is your opportunity to do that. Alright, so Gustavo, we just did a Galahad Plasma. So I don't know if I can do the so I don't have another Galahad, so I'm not able to do the Galahad Taran Aphids. Even though that is a pretty good build. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, the Galahad Taran Aphid. But Matthews beat you to it. Shatan asks for a Carnage and Tridents. You got it. We can do that. It happens to be I do have 2 max Zues now, so that is also definitely an option. I'm gonna have to go grab them off of my Fury. What's going on here? Oi! Alright, let's pull those off, and we're gonna have a Carnage Trident. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong Carnage. Did I just miss it? I must have just missed my Carnage. Alright, so there we go. You got a Carnage Trident. Four Aphids on a Jesse or 4 Magnums. I don't have 4 Aphids. I can do an Aphid Magnum or 4 Magnums. Jeffrey, whatever you want. But I can do that. Gustavo, you keep asking right after I, you know what? Oh, we would do another Carnage Zues. My other Carnage is not maxed yet. I'm working on it right now. Carnage to Zues. Okay, you got it. Alright, so that way Gustavo and Chatan get what they wanted. So that's perfect. Alright guys, so we have 2 more bots here. Hey Ryan Victor. You're fine, Jeffrey, whichever one you want. If you want to see the Jesse run, by all means, I'll be happy to do that. Just talk to me, bro. Hey, Fryme. A Rog with Orkans instead of the Jesse? I can do that. Hey, John Ellis. I'm here where endless meets the end. Love you too, Gustavo. Do you see me? I'm hidden here again. Gareth Plasma. You got it, Theo. Alright, and last one will be Jeffrey's. Rog Orkans, it is then. Haven't run the Rog in so long. It's very situational, so we're gonna see about it because it's only got 135 hit points, but it's still okay. I mean, it's only that's only 50 less than the Carnage. Alright guys, so we got a full hanger, and this is what we're going to be rolling with for the hour. Thank you for those of you who chose these builds. A quick reminder for you guys, you're more than welcome to send me a message on Facebook requesting stickers for these builds after the live stream, and of course I will be happy to send those in. Wait a minute. Alright, Jeffrey, do you want the RDB Griff, the Rogatka Orkan, or the Jesse? Yeah, Jeffrey, I do believe if it gets the buff, it'll be more useful to high tiers. And regardless, you know, everyone can use it. You can still use it in the... Okay, so you got it. So we're gonna run. Alright, so let's go ahead and start right now. It's exactly on the 10-minute mark, so it's perfect timing to get started. And we're right into a match. Alright, next week, next PYOB, make sure to be here and within the first request, and I'll definitely be happy to run that for you, buddy. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with our fastest bot. Okay, we want to be able to get out there and cap as many beacons as we can and then hold them. That's what it's all about right now at this point in the beginning of every match, of course. I hope you guys are not going to experience lag. I'm seeing right now we are having some connection issues, some internet issues here. So I hope it looks good on your end. Alright, let's see Okay, we got that guy. He's going for beacon B, which is that one right there. I'm gonna go straight for center. Let's see. The first thing when we go into center, especially now that they changed the beacon, the center beacon, is we want to look out for those guys, the Furies. Okay, so we're gonna bait him into a shot here. Oh, that's actually not a Fury. Ooh, it is. Okay. Alright, my bad. I thought he was just Thunders. So the idea is to get in there, cap the beacon fast, and move out. I thought at first I thought he was Tridents, and then I was gonna bait him into a shot. Then I saw that Thunder firing. I was like, ooh, this is a Thunder Fury. But he's basically got one Thunder and two Orkans. So the idea of that is to, the reason people run that is to get the Ancile shields down, and once the Ancile shields are down, they fire their Tridents. Okay, so we're going to try to be sneaky on this guy over here. That Fury Thunders are also very, very situational. They typically do not do good on these maps. So we're going to try to be sneaky, see if we can... No, we can't. We can't because of this guy who's about to get out of the tunnel. I'm not sure what he is. Alright. The Aphid Gepard. That should be easy for me. Should be keyword. Yeah. It's enough to have something even small come at you. But because of your speed, you can get out of Aphid's wave really fast. That Rogatka is what got me. Alright. I wish I had something with an Ancile right now. We still need speed, we still need shields. So at this point, based on what I see on the map, let's take the Rog actually, because he might be able to get away from the Tridents. Let's see what we can do. Teabagging this guy. We desperately we need that center beacon. I already tell this to be one of those games where it's be tough because we have the RDB and the Trident. So there's only 4 of us. Where is the last guy? And that's that Gepard. Dang it. He's so soft. He's so soft, and I was going to try to jump to the left and try to get out of the way. Okay, so I see what's going on. So we have the RDB, the Trident, and we have the that Carnage Zues on the bridge that are all basically not going to get the beacon. But as soon as we get someone get that beacon, we should be able to hold it. And that's also why I brought out the Zues at this point, because the Tridents would easily take out my other bots. So even though I wanted to go in center and make another attempt for it, at this point, you know, what I was hoping is that one of the other 2 would hop into center and get that for us. And then once he's gotten center, we would be able to move in and just hold it. So we were about to lose it. Nope. Now we're going to have to work on these guys. Let's actually work on the guy who can take the beacon back first, because those Furies sitting back are not going to be our main issue. Our main issue at this point is holding that beacon. Okay, so at least I got that guy to jump for me. This will be tough. I have to get a good angle at him. We almost lost it. I fired a little bit too early and he did get that beacon. So now we have to get it back again. I'm gonna take Poppy out. I think this might be one of those sucky situations where we're gonna have to work on these guys before we can attempt center. So I can take one full hit from either one of them, but not both if they fire separately. If they fire at the same time, I'm still good, because of the way the Ancile shield works. Seems like that guy froze. Okay, so this is time to move into center anyway. Try to get that guy before he is DC'd right now. But he's actually the only one I can fire at. Unless, let's see if I'm in range with this guy. I am. He's probably going to get a good chunk out of me. I got center and I'm going to pull back. Okay. That guy's got 800 meter range. 600 meter range. Alright, so as long as we can still hold this here, we're good. Try to push back that guy with the spirals and hydras. If I can. Yeah, probably not, so let's just go ahead and fire at the Trident guy. And we're gonna rush back to try to get away from this guy. He's got most of my health. I still have both my weapons on, so I am going to be able to hold him back. And that's kind of what his name asks for, so I guess I'm just doing the right thing here, you know? Listen, man, you know, like, hold me back, bro. That's what it's all about. I'm just gonna hold you back, bro. This is good for me because it gives me, they're both not looking at me. It gives time for that energy shield to regenerate. We're gonna flank a little bit. We're gonna get a better angle so we don't have to be just sitting here. We have someone to fire at. That guy has a shield open. We'll take advantage of that. Keep hitting that Trident guy. All right, he took me out. Let's go ahead and bring out our Galahad. The reason I'm bringing out the Galahad and not the Lancelot at this point, even though the Lancelot does have more firepower, right now I need the extra range. The Lancelot is Orkans. That's the first reason. The second reason is because not just the Plasma has the extra 50 meter range, but also it has better leg movement. I can move around better, get away from Tridents if I need to, and also, if I'm not mistaken, that guy was coming towards us in center had Orkans, so an Orkan and Lancelot, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I remember, and that's why I chose to bring this out. Looks like we're right now giving them the 4 caps, so this is going to be over really fast. I don't know if there's anything more I can do right now. Hey, it's Quan. Hey, Thunder Carnage. Yeah, this party's over. Very well. Hey, Gerardo. Alright, any questions about that round, or about, you know, what I said? Let's also do a little bit of that. So basically, like, while I'm running them, I'm throwing things out there. I also did get a lot of requests for people to explain why I bring out which robot at different points of the match. So obviously it's based on what I see on the map, and obviously also what I see I have left in my hangar. But I kind of, you know, try to give you an idea of why I'm bringing out each robot and how it's gonna work out in the situation that we have in the map at the moment. So just if you have any questions also about that when you see the match is almost over, or just, you know, remember those questions, and when you see the match is about to finish, and I can look up at chat, you know, that's the best time to ask any questions about those different things that I said. How's Lady ChainFire doing? She's doing well. She's doing real well. Actually, it was an okay day for her at work, so I think things are gonna be nice this evening. She had a few rough days at work, but now things are better. Holy shit, Jeffrey! I know. Are you talking about? I'm assuming you're talking about the one that I had, the Chill Squad, or are you talking about the one that we had with the Sonic, on Facebook? Alright, so once again, we're going to start out with a fast beacon capper. In this case, I'm going to start, like, I can also use the, I could technically use the Rogatka, and what I do a lot of times is I move, I just, you know, when I have my normal hanger, I take my Gareth straight to center, but because right now I don't have the normal hanger I usually start off with, I'm going to start with the Gareth here and do some corner shooting. Believe it or not, actually, this is interesting, but a Gareth taking on a Lancelot in many cases will win. So here I'm going to let him have the beacon. That's just because I need the advantage of angles here. I want to be able to continue shooting at him, corner shooting. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that hurt. Alright, he just finished unloading. Yeah, if I hadn't gotten hit in the back, that's I wanted to look back, but on the other hand, I was just too engaged in that battle. There was another way I could have gone about it. Shit. Fuck. So I mean, he's working that 350 meters really well, and yeah, my teammates are not gonna make this one easy. The reason I brought out the Carnage right now is because it just seems like I don't have enough support from my teammates that I need to be able to work something from far. We get into 5 cap right now. This is over before it started. I'm also going to let them close in, and next I'm going to bring out my Lancelot, and the Lancelot is going to take care of all these shielded boss once they come here. I think this is the right time to bring it out. Yeah, okay. Let that last guy unload. And let's just do some cleanup. Clean up on aisle 2. I was hoping more of them are gonna move in for like a spawn raid, but that never happened. That's okay. I'm gonna just corner shoot and try to take out this guy's Ancile shield. That'll be a good start. Moving back. I got that RDB there, so let's go ahead and activate our rush, because we need as many hit points as we can save right now. Okay, so, oh my goodness, wow, yeah, hell no. This is, like I said, over before it started. I don't know also if we even had a full team there. That felt like a 3v6, to be honest. Like, that's just how it felt. Okay. Yeah, this is matchmaking at its best. So this is our top guy. We got 3 guys in Masters. 4 guys in Masters. I'm not sure what the hell happened there, but these guys that we were up against are definitely no joke. I believe they're all champions. Yeah, looks like all but one are in champion, and the rest in Masters. We had 1 champion, it's myself, and then everyone else in Masters. You know, it's really interesting. Like that battle also started super fast. Alright, let's just go into the next one here. That was shameful. Hey, Gio. Thanks, Taran, I appreciate that. Alrighty, guys, so Canyon is also one of those very tricky maps, but let's see who we're up against and what they have. I can already see one guy from Swarm. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. Let's go ahead and actually try to okay, we got that guy getting that, we have this guy getting that. I'm gonna try to get center. and then see if I can't pull back and roll around the their flank. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make it here. So let's just go ahead and start working on this guy. I already have a Fury Trident firing at me. Start working this guy's shield. So he did the same exact thing that I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and take advantage of the fact that he's not firing at us. I'm just gonna continue working that shield, even though I know that there's plenty of splash behind me. And typically you're just going to let the splash guys do their job. But considering the fact that that Fury Trident, from where he's positioned, okay, he's dead. But from where he was positioned, he would be able to do some serious damage to us. I'm experiencing a little bit of lag, I can feel it. Let's get their beacon here. Once we get the beacon, go behind cover here. Yeah, I'm definitely experiencing lag because I'm losing health without any good explanation for it. That guy's getting center. I'm gonna irritate that RDB. Have him fire at me. That's gonna lay him off my teammates for right now. Okay. And then this guy is shielded, so of course we're gonna mess with him just a little bit, try to work on that shield as much as I can, and that's it. We got someone going for our home beacon. Let's get some splash in there with something that can move fast. Locked onto that guy, but he's not my primary target. Just so I can look away there for a moment. Alright, let's finish this guy first. Then take the beacon and then work on that guy. Alright. We're gonna jump, and just as he lands, all he needs is just a little bit of love. Probably game over for me, but at least I'll work his Ancile shield as much as I can there. It's funny that guy jumped for me. He actually saved my life. He actually saved my life. I'd like to return the favor, but I don't even know if he and I together can work this guy unless we really work him at the same time. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, very well. Yeah, very well. Very well, very well. Okay, now we're out of the 300-meter range, but I think that was enough of a rush for me. That was some risky-ass business. Try to see if I can. Yeah, I definitely don't have 10 seconds. Try to once that Fury fires at me, that's when I'm gonna jump. Okay. Yeah, no, Stalker, that was definitely, this is somewhere where we need to have more Ancile out there. So if I had an Ancile on my Lancelot, that would definitely be the bot that I'm taking out right now. But with as much range as they have right now, what we have to do is try to work those guys from a distance. Should probably start with the Zues guy, but he's just too far. So let's try to work these ranged guys. And then we can move in there and take out the others. Try to stack my shield with this other guy. Alright, so we gotta try to get an angle at this guy. Okay. Alright, so that guy's almost finished. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got that guy going for their home. I think this is perfect timing to move in for center, and we will make them look very, very foolish. Okay, yeah. Try to get away from everything going on here. Ah! Almost. Just needed one more shot at that guy. Say that right after I say we're gonna make them look foolish. Just didn't see that much coming for me at once. I figured the guys who went to get their home would distract enough, but sometimes the tunnel vision is sometimes I guess works in their advantage. way in. Alright, we gotta back up now. They still got those Furies. Got that guy going for our home. But that's okay. We're fine to lose it. Let's see what we can do as far as flanking here. That doesn't look like an option either. Or actually, yeah, you know what? I can... Oh, okay, yeah. So no. That's the reason why. There's too much going on there. But technically, yeah, that's a fair fight. And Galahad Plasma will take out a Splash Lancelot. Alright, we're just gonna try to stay at the, it's about 10 meters, the Orkan's splash, so we're just gonna try to stay at about 310 away from those Orkans. This guy's got a hybrid, it's an Orkan Taran. He's almost finished, and once we're done with him, we're gonna move on and work on the guy who's trying to get center. We're definitely good on beacons, so when you have the beacon advantage, it definitely does give you the ability to be a little choosy when it comes to your targets. Okay, and that's also ain't no match for me. He's moving in to get the beacon, so I'm kind of just going to take advantage of that. We gotta finish this guy off right now, and then move back and finish that Griffin. This guy's actually a threat to me, but the Griffin isn't. Empty our clip. We don't even need that beacon. But let's just get it for fun. Shits and giggles. Actually, yeah, let's get some more damage. Yes. Alright, that was fun. That was fun. Let me go ahead and show you guys what we're running tonight. For those of you who just joined us, that is what we're running tonight. Hey, Flex. And let's roll out for the next game. This is really weird. I thought I turned off my Facebook, so I shouldn't be getting any more requests. But maybe those are people who are through Game Center. The games are starting fast now, like super fast. Last week, matchmaking was super slow. I guess it's just because it's a new cycle for the league system. And once we get back up to the 8,000 cups, that's when it's going to be a little bit more of an issue. I'm going to shoot that way, basically indicating that that's the beacon I'm going for. Oh, Lighters. He does really good with Zues. Ooh, did he get DC'd? No, okay. We definitely have more Fury Tridents than I would like right now. Even just a couple is more than you need. Now, guys, just so you know, it only takes 5 seconds to flip a beacon. With the okay, so once again, about 310 even would be enough, but I'm just gonna do 300 and, you know, start to stay in the 320 meter range just to be on the safe side. And that Fujin is down. This is the reason why, I mean, that Fujin is super, super deadly. But, because he's got 3 Orkans, I mean, that's just, that is very deadly. But, because of my speed, and because I can play with those ranges, it's just a very situational bot. So, if you run past the beacon, watch this, right? So, oh shit. All I would have to do is basically run past the beacon. Whoa. Run past it. That would be enough to cap it. Okay, let's try to get... We're going to get in place over here for whoever's going to go to get that beacon. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Okay. I'll work that guy and make that beacon cost him. It's game over for him. He stayed alive for that. Good job, buddy. gonna get to the angle where he can't fire at us. We can see him, but he can't see us. Wow. This is like tough. Just trying to stay away from that guy. No, I'm actually afraid he's gonna jump for me here in a moment. Just waiting for him to jump to hit that red button. And I'm definitely experiencing some lag, there's no question about that. Wow. I need energy right now. I'm gonna take out my my last plasma. I really wish I had an energy shield right now. Okay, so there is no question I'm gonna get hit by Tridents right now. No question about that. That guy's getting our home. Holy shit, this is embarrassing. I already had a feeling from the beginning that this is gonna be a really tough one. Reason being, as you can tell, we started off with 2 Fury Tridents, and I mean, you need to be able to get beacons and hold them. Only once you have the beacon advantage is when you can bring out more mid-range. But bringing out too much mid-range in the beginning of the game, unless you have really fast bots, if you see really fast bots and you're like, alright, those guys are definitely going to get the beacons, and I'm going to be able to get into position and hold position, to, you know, hold position with my mid-range. It's definitely very... seems to just feel laggy at me, but like I said, so yeah, so it's very important, guys. You know, make sure to look around and see what your teammates bringing out. Don't bring out too much range in the beginning of the match if we don't have those fast bots that can get the beacons and you know, cap those beacons for us and get us in the beacon lead and give us that beacon security that we need for our mid-range to be fair and do us justice. What that guy is, but you know, he's jumping for me. That's gonna cost him, but the guy behind him is gonna probably get me. Yeah, he's taking advantage of the fact that the Rogatka is a very squishy bot, definitely not optimal. Reason I took that one out is just so I can get away. I mean, right now I am so bait. Okay, we just can't let him get our home. Gonna get it probably, but we're gonna be able to cap it back. Just sucks to have to go out that way. Oh, he even got it there for a second. I want to be conservative because I really don't know what the hell is flying, and I'm gonna need all the ammo I can have. This is gonna cost me a lot because I don't have an Ancile. I'm gonna go past it. Because of those Tridents. Okay, and home beacon is theirs again. Be another loss. Thing is, with Plasma, my Ancilot would be able to take that guy. And this guy behind him. Both. With Plasma. So, I mean, Splash is definitely, you know what, I don't do it justice. I mean, you will be seeing some matches soon where you can do really well with this robot, so, well, hopefully real soon. I don't know why he didn't let himself fall, because my Thunder alone is doing about 15k damage per hit, but with proper assistance from his buddies, yes, he was able to take me down. But if he had dropped, he would have had angle. In that same exact situation, if he would have let himself fall, he would have still be able to hit me, at least, definitely with his Magnums. I probably couldn't do too much to him, but he anyway made the right choice, and that was a tough fight. That was a tough fight. I bet you some of the guys that we have on the bottom of our list are just, you know, lower tier. I don't know where all the Champion League players are right now and why matchmaking can't find anyone, but very possibly also, you know, I've noticed in right now in Champion League, a lot of players don't want to run solo. They're running with full squads or near to full squads, so it's hard. In many cases, it's hard to catch them. Hey, gaming. Hey, David Swinton. Alright, so this was actually a good opportunity for me. You know what, real quick, let me see. Yeah, these guys are probably all 2 masters and 1, what is that, expert. And yeah, and I believe all the guys that we were up against. Oh, so we did have 1 masters, but all the other, okay, 2 masters, yeah. This is more, it was more balanced, but still, yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and take this opportunity to say hi to Elk, say hi to Mythic. Hey, how's it going, brother? Welcome, and thanks for moderating. Let's change the pace here a little bit on the music. Okay, any questions about that round, about what we did with the builds in that round, anything like that? Go ahead and shoot those at me real quick. Hey, Infinite. Alright, let's go ahead and roll out for the next guys. This is a very it's a decent hanger. I mean, it just it is just Orkans right now are becoming less, you know, less popular. And definitely that Rogatka. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be where the Rogatka is gonna be able to, the Rogatka and that Lancelot are gonna be able to excel. So let me just shut up and show you, or at least try. So let's actually start with the Rog this time. Used to love running the Rogatka. I think I have 2 of these max. I'm so used to having a larger jump. You can tell I haven't run this in a while, but definitely love it. So it definitely can jump over these guys. Get that side beacon real quick, and I'm going to try to take position. One of my favorite spots for the Rogatka, if I can make it there. Oh my gosh, I know that Rhino, that Rhino coming at me just reminds me of the days before everything else. When I used to run this maxed, you know, a couple of these maxed, and there's a bunch of Rhinos all over the place. Yeah. Okay. Kinda love the Rogatka for that. I mean, that was that was his daddy right there. And I mean, that guy did not do as well as we did. We have a much shorter cooldown time on our jump. So definitely get away from those aphids. This Rhino's gonna have to work hard. I'm just gonna jump straight in there. Just give him a little side slap and keep going. Let's get this beacon here. I'm not sure what that RDB is planning. We're gonna find out soon enough. Okay, so I'm not gonna use my jump now just yet. Let's see what this guy has in mind. He is definitely a bigger threat to me than that guy in center, but go ahead and abuse him and just jump away. That plasma, like I said, he's a bigger threat to me. That's why I wanted to take him out first. But we're just gonna go back there for him now. And that right over there is one of my favorite spots where that Griffin is standing right now. The Galahad, sorry. Okay, so this Galahad is history if he tries coming out here. Okay, let me try to help this guy get center. Fire me from right. Oh! As you can tell there, I mean, that was another encounter with, I didn't see him coming. A lot of times the Griffins you don't, if you have too much going on in front of you. But, you know, that was another example how the Rogatka can do just as good, or sometimes even better than a Griffin. So whoever requested that, cheers. And if we get a buff here in the live server, we're definitely be seeing even more action coming from the Rogatka. I really believe it. Make sure to check our surroundings. I'm trying to go for that Griffin. He's definitely using his angles better than I am. So that's why I'm going to try to... Oh, shit. Having a lot of oh shit moments here. So if I can't move into center, let me go ahead and... Oh, shit. Got a jumper coming for me and this guy. Alright, so now it's a little bit of a gamble. To be honest, yeah, I think I'm better off just moving out. I just lost a weapon there. Oh, dang it. Alright. Let's take this to center. I think that's another Griffin back there. You know what? I'm going to work with this guy. We don't have that much time on the clock to lose another beacon. So I don't want to lose center, but I just feel like if, let's say, if I move with this guy, we're going to be able to do pretty well together. That guy's jumping out of range. I'm going to be able to chip at him with my thunders, continue working him. I hope this Ancilot doesn't have tunnel vision and move after him, because that's a useless... Yeah, we would want to go into center next, together. This one I kind of have to move into center. Getting low on beacons, and again, it kind of sucks. But there are a lot of situations where, like I said, I mean, when you're good on beacons, that's why beacons are so important. There's a lot of players who say, you know, like, don't worry, you know, you can lose beacons, get them back, you know, it's like, you know, there's always a balance to it, and so on and so forth. But, like, I still really see the importance of beacons, because it just allows you to make better decisions, better choices, when you're in the beacon advantage. Okay, so this is a bad situation. I am very pinned here between the, oh my goodness. Alright, so, I mean, we have to make a move for either center, or their home, or both. This is bad. This is very bad. So many shields out there. It's going to be a really rough one. Yeah, so I think my best chance is going for their home. Shoot, we're losing our home again. This is just so bad all around. We had the beacon advantage from the beginning, or at least, you know, attempted better at the beacons. We wouldn't be under so much pressure right now and losing so many bots just trying to get beacons. This is like super important, guys. Beacons are really, they're game changers. Secure the beacon advantage at first, and then have your fun afterwards. Okay, now we're gonna rush back. Because whatever it is coming my way, yep, there we go. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it out of the way. Holy shit, it's just a constant 3 versus 1 situation. I don't know why I never give up. I don't know. A lot of people would say at this point, it's like, come on, ChainFire, just join whatever's left of your pathetic team. And, you know, try to work with them. Just to get damage. But, okay, yeah. Bad fall, and he has everything loaded, it looks like. Hold our fire here for a second. He is moving back. We still do have more speed than he does, and that's it. It's over. That sucks so fucking much. Hey, performance. Not Cortana. I said performance. Yeah, Gustavo, I feel you, man. That was just a tough match. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see, Masters, and Masters. Champion. Okay, so we had 2 champions there. I mean, it seems pretty balanced. It just seems like they had more beacon running. You know, that's really what it's all about. If you secure the beacons at first, if you work your beacons, you know, and grab them, and then, you know, you have that security. So I think maybe it would have been better if I had gone for center to begin with, but still, I mean, that Rogatka did some really good work. Alright, Jerry. High performance, you've been announced, buddy. Hey, John and Alec, be nice. Be nice. Okay, I'm gonna go straight for B. The beacon where a lot of teams have trouble with here is beacon B. I think this other Gareth is going for it too. Okay, so I'm gonna go for center. It's a matter of really like grabbing those beacons, securing them, and then you take it from there. See, we do have also that Ancile coming our way. That Gareth is kind of gonna be alone. He's got a Ancile plasma coming his way. Shouldn't be too difficult for him if he knows how to corner shoot. He should be able to take that out on a 1v1. But once I get this beacon and see the situation here, I may actually head back over there and move in to assist him. So we're just gonna bait some of these guys to fire at us. Do some corner shooting so we can see what's going on here and what we have against us. So this is a bad situation. It's two Galahads, but I'm just gonna do some corner shooting here. This is a good spot right here. You can sit in it. I don't know if yeah, if he's able to get that angle, if he gets out there and gets that angle, he'll be good. If not, then he will not be good. And I will be able to hit him, he won't be able to hit me. That's a bad situation because my weapons are on my right. So you always want to be getting over to where you can fire at them, but they can't fire at you. So if you got to circle around an object to get that advantage on him, go ahead and do so. So I think that's E. Looks like our Gareth back there is having a hard time. Okay, let's go back here. Just finish that guy off real quick if we can. RDB. Gonna hurt. Hurt for sure. Okay. So we can just finish off this guy. Make sure he doesn't get our side beacon over there. Even though it's at our spawn, it's very close to our spawn, so I'm not too worried about that. Those are CRV pins. They could hurt if they hit. Alright, so that was that. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna go back to B. Seems like we got A pretty much on a lockdown here. They're sending one guy for it right there, but he's gonna be Trident Fury down to death before he gets there. Once he gets there, or whoever's there by center is gonna take care of him. Let's see if we can help with a couple of love shots. Didn't get there on time. I think that might be that that same Lancelot. No, what? Oh no, it's a Gareth. Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, they had a hard time with him. that's okay. I'm gonna finish him easy. His shield is broken, you can tell because you can see his torso. You can see his belly button. Okay, now this guy, we're gonna open our shield here just so we can gain speed. We're gonna get around the building. As soon as he jumps, of course, the first thing you do is close your shield, then start firing, not the other order. I don't want you to get that beacon. I'm going to try to corner shoot at you. But because of the stinky leg that we have in iOS, getting into position for corner shooting is sometimes tricky. So you want to be careful when you are getting into position to corner a shoot to really move nice and slow. How is he not dead yet? He's pulling an Adrian right now. Alright, so now that that guy's out of the way, we're going to empty our clip. I just didn't want it to be reloading while he jumps, even though my Magnums can definitely take him out. Okay, so we're going to face, of course, those spirals. That took out our physical shield. And I'm just going to have to try to stand close enough here to this wall once I get the beacon. Alright, some corner shooting, see what this guy is. Okay, so this is, I wish I could have crossed before, but now it's too late to cross. So I'm going to have to try to get a different angle at him. I'm going to lose the beacon, of course. Alright, let's try to get this guy. He's going to stay trying to get the beacon. Let's try to get this guy. That's going to be super annoying. Alright, this bot is done. Let's go ahead and use our Rogatka. I don't know if that guy is going to continue advancing. So I think it's about holding our center beacon right now. Technically, if they do advance, these guys are in a little bit of trouble. But I think we'll be better off in center right now. Let's see what we got going on here. They are moving in. Could have helped there. But yeah. One Galahad. What's this guy going to help them? And Rhino. Okay, yeah. So the Rhino should be able to work with those guys. I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that these guys are distracted here. I'm gonna try to move in. Take out his energy shields. Once we do, we're gonna move back behind cover, behind this hill here, so that guy with the geckos and can't hit us anymore. These Orkans are reloading. I want to try to get into his shield. That's gonna be difficult. So that guy jumped away. Geckos are definitely gonna hurt. Alright, so I'm going to work on his shield there. The Galahad should be able to use the fact that I just worked his shield. The Galahad there, I believe, is a splash. Yeah, it is a splash Galahad. So if he had continued, if he had moved back and worked on this guy, we can finish him off together. I'm going to turn right now to face me. I'm just going to stay behind this building. I'm hoping that Galahad's going to come back here and work with me. Try to let him empty his clip. Trying to move into his shield right now would be a hit or miss. So I figured jumping over his head. Jumping over his head, cause he needs to turn all around. So I mean, yeah, that's that. Elk, you have a dirty mind. So that was a little bit of a better run, a better round. And as you can tell, in that case, I actually, used You know, when I brought out my when I brought out the Rogatka, I could have bring out either the Rogatka or the Carnage Zues. Either one was probably gonna be what I did. If I had, maybe even the Carnage Zues would do better. But the Rogatka, it does allow you to get around the map faster. You know, and if we had what I was afraid of is the Reds basically trying to make a push, a very centered push for push for center. Okay, so what we got on the other side over there is we definitely have a lot of splash. We have a lot of shielded. So what I'm gonna do is here. Let me do that one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for center. Okay. I do see that Carnage Trident. So anytime there's Tridents go on a center, I want to try and let a robot with an energy shield go ahead and try to move into center if they can. It does take them a little longer to get in there, but so we do have that Nemix guy. So, you know, definitely very important, guys, is looking around and okay, so this is not it's really not ideal. I mean that those Tridents can tear me apart. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cross over here, go to the other side. I'm sorry for my buddy over there who was in the Galahad, but we would both suffer unless I ran underneath it and went all around. That would be basically my only option. Here, I get to be sneaky with these guys. This guy's gonna lose his physical soon. Yeah, there goes his physical shield, blown. Try to flank him all around. See what else we got going on here at the same time. Because we do have him behind cover, it's a great time for us to turn around. Go ahead and look behind us. We're gonna bait him into some shots. And then finish him! Got both those guys looking at me. Guy with the Tridents looks very focused on someone. Try to turn him around and run away from his shots. I don't know if I'm going to make it away. Yeah, so much for that. I probably should have been a little more sneaky about that and gotten closer to the cover before I went for him. Let's go ahead and try to get center with the Carnage Zues. You got a lot of these guys just standing around because they do have the beacon advantage that their buddies gave them. So unfortunately, we also have a pretty good team on our side. And these guys are playing somewhat conservative just because they can. They do have the beacon advantage. Not by much, though. Okay. Let's actually try to get that Carnage Trident first. I'm going to gun for him. I'm going to go all around. So that guy's going to be a pain in the butt. And he's turning heads. See, right now they're all coming from their home spawn, besides for this guy. He's out of the way, and my teammates are going to keep turning their heads to look at him. So let's just finish him off, and once he's down, we have only one direction to focus on. Well, not two because of that guy. That guy's in firing range. Turned a little bit. Angle. Alright, probably gonna get one more shot at. Almost. Okay. He's just out of the 300-meter range. That must be really frustrating for that guy. Get our center. Okay. that was not Splash. He is going to finish me. Luckily I was able to pull a lot of guys to that side. So now we're going to take our Rogatka here. Looks like someone's fighting a Stalker here or emptying his clip. Okay. Yeah, it's just emptying his clip. This is going to be a crazy comeback. If we're going to get this, this is going to be a crazy comeback. This is hard to come back from. And we're just going to wait a second here, use a stanky leg, and then jump. We wanted to try to be able to cover as much distance with our jump. So his speed is pretty good as long as he's in the air. We're going to stay out of the 300-meter range, 350-meter range. Let that guy be distracted. Once he's distracted, that's when I'm going to move in. I'm not going to fire at him because I have to try to get center beacon. If I had fired at him, it would alarm his, it would get his attention, and he would take me out. So we're going to wait until that guy fires. Once he does, we're going to jump and get away from that first round of Aphids. Shoot some warning shots. That basically means I can kill you too. So I mean, even if you don't think you can hit him, fire in his direction. It will stop his advance by even just a little bit. Alright. Definitely be very annoying, so that was a well worth jump, even if this this bad boy goes down. Alright. That guy's going back for our home. I'm gonna have to try to go back for him. This is crazy. This is just crazy. They keep going back for our home beacon. He is very focused on that guy, so I'm going to try to get into his shield. We're going to try to work him together here. So as long as that guy stopped him, he doesn't know that I'm getting into his shield right now. Okay, watch this. That was a bad jump. I'm not used to this. Fuck. I landed in front of him. Okay. A matter of circling him real fast and emptying at him. Okay. Yeah. I am sorry, dude. I am sorry. I know this is not the bot you want to see, and I did really bad on that takedown, but I barely have any health. So I need something fast. I am actually going to go straight for their home. I'm going to go for B and try to 4-cap them. I think my teammates can pull this one off. They can get center. Ooh, it looks like we have someone who DC'd and someone who's stuck in this guy who DC'd. Okay, this does explain a lot. We whited that beacon. If they do not get it and we get B, still very slim chances of this happening. Yeah. Yeah, this is done. They have 3 Fury Tridents there. There's no chance in fuck. Wow, that really sucks, because this guy who DC'd could have been major help for us if he had been in center. You know, we needed that Ancile in center. Wow, that sucks. That sucks, that sucks, that sucks. Alright, this is going to be the last one here, guys. we're technically on the hour mark. So we ran the PYOB hangar for an hour, but I don't want to finish off on a loss, so I'm gonna go ahead and run more game here and see if we can make this a win. Performance, don't learn my skills when it comes to the Rogatka from what I just did right now. That was a really bad calculation. Yeah, I can change the song. Yeah, still got him. But I mean, just the calculation of jump was bad twice in a row because I didn't want to land in front of him. I wanted to land behind him. But I guess it's fine because I think I only took 1 or 2 of his hits. The rest I was able to avoid by just circling him. But ideally, you'd want to land right behind him. And then whichever direction you see him turn to intercept you, if he turns to the left, you're going to turn to the left. I mean, you're going to go in the same direction. So that way he has a harder time getting around to you. Hey, Prince of Darkness. Absolutely, bro. Better late than ever. All right, so once again, we're gonna run our beacon capper first. We're gonna grab those beacons. We're gonna go for the further one first. Just being the guy who volunteers and goes to do that is a great thing. Yes, you do start every match a little slower. You know, and sometimes it's even a minute or 2 of the match that you're out of the game and you're just running beacons. And I know it sucks and you want to get in there and you want to do some damage and you want to get some action. But you'll be able to do that with a much easier time once you get those beacons. So, guys, I know like this entire stream I've been pushing this idea of beacons so much. But I think for those of you beacon cappers can appreciate me doing this. And those of you who don't do enough capping can understand why it's so important. Once you have the beacon lead, you're not in that manic state where you're constantly feeling like you're just having to apply pressure on beacons. You're having beacon pressure applied against you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to flank these guys. We have a Rhino moving in the center. But I'm going to try to flank these guys and prevent them from giving that Rhino a really hard time. Getting in this position also makes our targets have to look 2 ways. When they have to look just one way, things are simple for them. It's all nice and dandy. But as soon as they have to look 2 ways, that's when life starts becoming a little more complicated for these red boys. And see, I'm going to distract 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 players. So yeah, even if they take me out, I mean, they're just, you know, right now, they're so spread out. Another thing you can do also, because you have a nice, good agility, is you can change directions, thus helping the guy in front of you miss some of his shots. Try to make sure they don't get an angle on me. My physical is down and I'm down. Technically, I would typically turn to the Griffin first. I'm going to go right back that way with some more plasma. So you're going to turn towards the Griffin first and fire at him. That will be your easier target. The reason I didn't do that is I knew that my guys in center had plasma too. And if I would start working that physical shield on the Galahad, that would help them. They're, for the most part, behind cover. So that's another, the Griffin is the easier target for them to get. With a Galahad, sometimes people are discouraged and they don't want to go for the Galahad. So I figured, hell, if I break his shield and they'd see that it's broken, they would know that they're both as easy. Okay, the reason I'm starting to fire first is because he's not focused on me, so I still got the speed. Hey, barely took any of my health out, and I still had the speed, so I'm able to advance and get into a better position here. I'm going to reload right now. I'm going to face my shield towards him because I need to get to that cover. I can't let him corner shoot at me. So what I'm going to do is I turn my shield towards him, so that's why I still have the speed. And I'm going to try to either get in a position to corner shoot at him, or, oh dang it, I have someone behind me. But yeah, the idea was to try to get that beacon at the same time. Okay, so I had some help behind me too, and that was okay. We did well. We did okay. Dang it. That guy was afraid of his, Okay, so once again, we're gonna take something fast. We don't have the beacon advantage. We are not, I don't feel secure yet, so it's another fast spot for me. I need the speed. I need to be able to secure those beacons. And once I have the beacons secure, that's when I can bring out those heavy hitters and just go slam. And that's again why the order that I'm bringing these robots out at. I'll wait and reload a little bit, get a better angle, get behind cover. That's the idea. If you start firing at him before you get into a position where you can take cover here soon, that's going to cost you. Because as soon as you get his attention, you'll probably be able to keep it, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure why this guy is using his rush there. That was about 4 or 5 shots. Yeah, so I mean, Thunder's reload super fast. What I'm trying to do is just rush him because I'm too far from center beacon right now. I'm try to push him back. Basically just be an annoyance here for my teammates to see. Got one of them moving in the center. Tough situation here. Just gonna sit here and just hold them back. Again, it sucks, but sometimes you gotta be that guy who's just sitting back, holding them off. I'm gonna wait until Dirty Diana here jumps, if he does, and then I'm gonna be the next to jump. So this guy's coming to flank me. We're gonna have a little bit of mid-air battle. I'll try to do as much damage as I can, but that was good execution on the Lancelot's part there. He definitely flanked me the right way. That's the proper way to flank someone. Now we're gonna bring out this Carnage to get rid of their Carnage. That Carnage Thunder is definitely an assassin. He's gonna be able to give my teammates a hard time. My teammates seem to be having a hard enough time as it is. Try to assassinate the assassin, and once we've done that, we can probably also work on that guy just needs a love tap. I wish I could give it to him. Alright, so this guy's actually not gonna get to me. It's never gonna happen, buddy. Yeah, now we're gonna hold him at bay. It's our turn to basically just hold our home beacon here. And again, this kind of sucks because this entire round, what we were doing is either, you know, holding them back at home, you know, holding our home, running around getting, trying to get the beacons. But like I said, this is sometimes you just got to be, when you see the map, things going the way they are, you know you're going to see that L screen in the end of the game if you don't take these positions. It's not about where you come out in the scoreboard. It's about what you did to help your teammates win that round and win that battle. So now we're going to get into a good position here to prevent anyone from getting our center beacon. And that's pretty much game over right there, guys. If we can make sure that nobody gets that center beacon. So that guy's still within my range, but that guy's more of a threat to the beacon. Even if he's lower on health, we're gonna work this guy. Got someone coming back for our home. Try to finish this guy before he thinks about jumping a center. This is a tough situation here for my teammates. Okay, so this is fine. As long as I can prevent that guy from getting center, I'm going to be able to then bring out my Lancelot. Okay, so so that guy is gonna jump here for center. This guy right here. Okay, so they got center, but I don't think they're gonna get any more than that. This guy's definitely got the hots for me, and I can't blame him because I'm an easy target. The guy in front of him has a shield, so it's not gonna be as easy to take down. Make sure battlefield awareness is also making sure to see where your teammates are in trouble. Trying to help them out. We do have the beacon advantage right now, so I don't think we have to run back to that. We just have to hold the 2 that we have right now. We've held center for long enough. I'm basically gonna let that guy unload on me. I'm gonna also work his shield a little bit there. See, in the one hand, I really want to stay in this bot. In the other hand, I really want to take out my Lancelot right there, because I don't want us to lose our home beacon right now. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to let this guy completely unload on me, all of them, and then bring out my Lancelot once they have less ammo. And now try to just get our home beacon back. I'm going to stop firing. I have to try to take this guy out first. Once I get him out, I'm going to try to get into his shield and hurt him back. I'm also going to expose his back to my buddies, so that way anyone who spawns can start firing at him right away. That fucking sucks. Alright, so that right there, guys, is going to be our last, that's our last round right there. But, you know, definitely you can tell, I mean, that game was a lot of freaking work. You know, it was constant, all these calculations, and all of these, you know, everything that goes into achieving the win and trying to achieve that win, guys, is, you know, is sometimes a full game of sacrifice, a full game of just making these selfless calculations and you know, decisions that are going to not just you know, not just you know, it's not just about going in there hammering and doing your damage and bringing out your Fury Trident when, you know, when you got all those smushy bots. You know, there's so much that goes into the win. There's so many calculations, but the thing is for you to sharpen your skills and sharpen those how do we say, you know, the maximizing each bot, the hanger that you have, and understanding the situation, looking at the map, and getting a read on what you have to do next, and not just what you have to do next, but also what you have to do after your next move. So, you know, 2 steps in advance. This is, you know, War Robots is like chess. You know, you got to look at the whole map, and every move that somebody makes is going to change the outcome of what you're going to do next. It's going to change your decision on what should be done, not only based on what the red team has, but also, as you can tell, the blue team. You know, you're looking that way, you see, okay, those guys have this. You know, the reds going at them have this. They should be able to handle this. They can't handle it. You know, it's also, you know, your battlefield awareness has to be broader than just what you see in front of you. Tunnel vision is something you shouldn't have. You know, and like I said, it's sharpening those skills. I think actually this is a pretty good PYOB Monday. I mean, we lost a lot of the games, but I was able to do a lot of talking about the builds, a lot of talking about why I bring out the different robots and all that good stuff. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, episode 12 of PYOB Monday, don't forget to hit that thumbs up so more people can see it and learn these tips. You know, and hopefully, you know, guys, with more teamwork and more people watching these videos and more people sharpening those skills, we'll be able to all do that together and really bang away some amazing games. Like you saw, I had that last Chill Squad that had a 100% win rate for 2 hours straight, guys. I mean, that's something that's rare to happen, but you can achieve something like that if you have a good enough squad where you can really count on everyone doing what they got to do. The first thing you want to do is get those beacons, secure those beacons. Make sure you have the beacon advantage, because then all of your other decisions and everything you do from then on out is much simpler and clearer. Another thing, right, is when you don't have the beacon advantage, when you're under beacon pressure, you're going to be making more mistakes, because you're constantly thinking, well, I gotta do something I gotta get to the beacon. And then there's everything else where the getting to the beacon is the #1 priority. And for that, you're not going to be using cover as good as you should be able to, of course. You know, and whatever your bot may be, it might be a situational bot at this point. It becomes a sacrifice as opposed to becoming, as opposed to being, you know, a heavy hitter, a heavy damage doer. So, yeah, so that's that, guys, for this episode of PYOB. Thanks a lot, Base God. Guys, I can't stress this enough, but, you know, teamwork is something that we're not going to be able to achieve as singular people. You know, it's, you know, I keep at it, and believe me, it's tough. There's some games when I'm just like, fuck this, you know, my teammates cannot pull this shit off, and I'm just sacrificing for nothing here. And I'm going to keep pushing anyway, guys. And you know why? It's because I want to show an example. I want to show, hey guys, I know we're low on the beacons, I know that that's it, the game is over, but I still got you back. You know, and I'm still going to try to win, and I'm still going to push it as much as I can, because this is how you do it. This is how you win. And you got to get that mentality in your head. You got to push that as much as you can to your teammates, to your clanmates, to your buddies, to fellow world players on the different pages, if it's on Facebook, on the forums, or wherever it is, whatever platform it is. Show an example, be a team player, and hopefully soon all of us are going to be able to play better as a team, and we're going to go out there and play solo and meet randoms who are going to work with us like clanmates. And everyone's going to have one thing in mind, and that's the win. And forget about the cups, and forget about the league system, and forget about the pressure. It's not about the pressure. It's about having fun. It's about getting out there and enjoying yourself. I had a great time tonight. I lost a bunch of games, but I was able to show you guys how to use these builds, you know, to the best of my ability, based on, you know, my way of seeing things. And, you know, and it was awesome, you know, getting this opportunity and chance to hang out with you. Thanks a lot, Elk. Another thing here, guys, I'm going to have an official announcement, but this right here was my last episode of PYOB before I come back from my vacation. I am taking a break here, so it's important for me to notify you in this opportunity that next week and the following week, and I think also the week after that, we're not going to have PYOB. So many of you guys I know are waiting for PYOB. For my chill squad, sometimes I'm late. The chill squads are supposed to start at 9:30 Central, but they don't always. PYOB is something I kind of have my heart on the beat with, because it is important for me to have those first requests that come in. I know a lot of you are just waiting for the stream to come on for those first requests. Pardon me. So, you know, so I do try to have this on time, and that's why it's so important for me to notify you guys that the next 2 or 3 weeks we will not be having PYOB. In fact, you know, I'm going to be taking a little break from YouTube as well. Alrighty, so that was that for announcements. Once again, guys, if you enjoyed this episode of PYB episode 12, go ahead and hit the thumbs up so more people can see it. If you haven't yet, and this is your first live stream with me, or if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit the ChainFire watermark on the bottom of the screen to subscribe to my channel. This way you will be notified when I go live and when I post videos. Okay, guys, I'm going to stay here and do a quick Q&A. Definitely, you know, any questions that you guys may have about the builds that I ran tonight, which is just a reminder for those of you who requested them, you can send me a Facebook message. My link to Facebook is in the description. Make sure to send me a message and say, hey, you know, go ahead and send me a sticker if you don't mind. And of course, I don't mind. I will send you a sticker with your build and your name. You can have your clan tag and all that good stuff. You can choose the font. It's up to you. But it'll look a lot like the thumbnail for PYOB. And yeah, we're just going to do some questions now. Now I'm looking at chat, by the way, so I didn't mean to ignore you till now, but I'm looking out for your questions there now. Theo, I'm not taking Blitherin on vacation. I don't know where that came from, but the only vacation Blitherin is going on is in his dreams, because he's at school and the semester's not over just yet, so... Thanks a lot, Prince of Darkness. Appreciate that. Once again, special thanks to Mythic Knight for moderating this stream for us and joining us this evening. Very much appreciated. I will be having a new moderator when I come back from my vacation. So that also, the moderators for my channel are actually not picked on based of you know, my best friends or who I like the most. Moderators from my channel are based on your maturity level, of course, in what you show in the chat. And for those of you who join me pretty much every stream from beginning to end, that's, you know, those Mythic is one of those. He, you know, pretty much from the day that he joined my channel, has showed up to pretty much every live stream and stayed from beginning to end. Eat the bacon. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, John Ellis. I'm sure I will. I'm going to spend some time with family for Passover, which is a Jewish holiday. It's a holiday when we basically eat a ton and drink a ton. Pretty much all Jewish holidays are basically, they tried to kill us, they failed, let's go drink and eat. That's pretty much what it is. My pleasure performance, of course. Happy to shout you out anytime. Good night, Fry Me. Hey, William. Yeah, Base God, I don't know about that. Base God, should I buy a Lance or a Fury and get a 4th slot first? 4th slot, of course, Prince of Darkness. 4th slot first. The more bots you have, the more situations you can face. So that question comes up a lot. I'm going to take a second to answer that. A question of like which robot to get, or a 4th slot or a 5th slot. So, I mean, yes, of course, you know, I am a firm believer that if, let's say, you do have, let's say, 4 slots, if you get those 4 robots super strong, you know, then, you know, that can be really, really good, and you don't need that 5th slot yet, because sometimes you're only going to use 3 of your robots the entire game, versus a situation where, you get that 5th slot, but you have 5 weak bots. You know, so between the 4th and 5th slot, there is somewhat of a question, but between, you know, getting your 4th slot, there's no doubt about it, because none of those 3 bots that you have are strong enough. So you want to have that 4th slot first, and just have another robot. It could be like, so you have 2 fast beacon cappers and, you know, 2 heavy hitters or 1 support, you know, but just having that diversity for different situations on different maps. Hey, Gem Joker. Oh, okay, fair enough, Prince of Darkness. Yeah, I was kind of surprised about that, because I know that you're I'm assuming you're I think you're a top tier player, so I mean, I was a little curious about that, but figured you're either asking for someone else or just messing. Just messing. What bot should you get, Elk or Mythic? I think they're both pretty good builds. Alright guys, so you know what I'm actually going to do right now? I am going to open the Discord channel for y'all. And let's actually hang out. We're gonna have a little hangout in my ChainFire's links room. This way, also, I can answer some more of your questions. I need to take a quick bathroom break over here. So let me go ahead and post that link for you guys, so you can all join me. All right, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to the Discord channel, and this way you guys can join me. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna open the channel so you guys can join. For those of you who are already there, for those of you who cannot join me in the Discord channel, please make sure to say goodbye before you leave, so I can say goodbye to you live. ChainFire, what is the best build to combat Ancilot? The Galahad. Galahad Plasma is the best build to combat the Ancilot. Alright, Performance, take care, have a good night. Alright guys, so once again, for those of you who cannot join us on Discord, please make sure to say goodbye to me before you leave. I'd like to say goodbye to you live. Alright, you can now send messages in the links room, and you can now connect and speak in the voice channels. It's up to you, Elk. We're just gonna have a little hangout here. This is gonna be our last hangout before I leave. So yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys a lot. It's a little over 2 weeks that I'm not gonna get to see you, and it'd be nice, you know. Whoever can join us in the Discord channel, even if you're too shy to talk, just get in and you can still chat with us and you can still talk, or you can still listen. I'm going to be connecting there shortly. We can just have a little hangout. But for those of you who can't join us on Discord, please make sure to say goodbye to me, because I'm gonna be closing the stream here in less than 3 minutes. About a minute and a half, actually. Thanks, Alec. Alright guys, so once again I'm going to post the link here for y'all to join. I see no one saying goodbye, so I'm just going to assume that everyone's going to join us on Discord. Once again guys, thanks for joining me this episode of PYOB. Yeah, I hope you all take care of yourself during this next 2 weeks and a little bit. For those of you who are not joining us on Discord, and I hope to see you all real soon in my next video. Bye Prince of Darkness, bye Jesus.